Hello students, this is lecture number 5, Cyber Security in e-banking. Cyber security has been of great importance in the financial sector. Let's see what is the importance of cyber security in banking. Banking sector has been under attacks for hundreds of years. First it was the physical theft of monies, then it was computer fraud. Today it's not only cyber fraud but hacks into servers to obtain a customer's personally identifiable information. So customers seems to be going cashless using digital money, that is debit card and credit cards many customers are using now. In this context, it becomes very important to ensure that all measures of cyber security are in place to protect your data and your privacy. For banks, data breaches are a serious problem. A weak cyber security system can amount to data breaches that could easily cause their customer base to take its money elsewhere. When banks' data is breached, customers tend to lose time and money. Recovering from the same can be time-consuming and stressful. Customer private data in the wrong hands can do great harm to banks and customers. Customers' data with the bank can be breached if not protected from cybercrime threats. Now let's see safeguard against attacks with secure software. Banks must consider enhancement or complete replacement of your current protection applications, and these are some of the things. First is the security audit. Security audit must be done before any new cyber security software is implemented. Security audit reveals the strengths and weaknesses of the existing setup. Next is the firewalls. Cyber security banking configuration does not only include applications. An updated firewall banks can block malicious activity before they reach other parts of the network. The next is the antivirus and anti-malware applications. Firewall upgrade increases protection. It won't stop attacks unless antivirus and anti-malware applications are updated. In turn, it can miss potentially disastrous attack on your system. Then next is the multi-factor authentication. MFA, that is multi-factor authentication, is extremely critical to protect customers who utilize mobile or online apps to do their banking. Then next is the biometrics. Biometric is advanced version of MFA, even more secure than texted code. This form of authentication relies on retina scans, thumbprints, or facial recognition to confirm a user identity. And next is the automatic logout. Automatic logout minimizes this by closing a user's access after few minutes of inactivity. And last is the education. They cannot help if customers continue to access their information from unprotected locations or improperly protect their login credentials. So this is why education is important. When banks notify their customers of consequences related to these risks, it may move them to change their habits for fear of losing their investment. Next point, precautions must be taken by customers while using technology in banking. First precaution is do not save cards while shopping online. Then do not share customers' password. Then change customers' password and ensure a strong one. Then use one-time password. Then don't access unknown message or emails. Then use private window for transactions. Then always use genuine antivirus software. Then avoid using public Wi-Fi or use VPN software. Regularly updates of smartphone operating systems and banking application. Then do not use public computers to log in to net banking. Check customers' account regularly and use advanced features. These are some of the precautions can be taken by customers while using technology in banking. So here we have completed our chapter number